welcome to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast to the week of March 4th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Catherine Haletko.
Hi.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
We're moms of teens and young adults, and when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for that day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes, worrying about something or other. Wednesday is complaint day here on Parenting Roundabout, and we take issue with the way our families just ignore our wise counsel and basic rules. This is an ongoing complaint. This is a complaint we've made before, and we'll continue to make forever.
Until they listen.
What is going on in your guys' households these days that is not receiving proper attention?
2 things. Number 1, the hamper has a light bin and a dark bin. You know, it has a divided hamper into 2 parts.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And no one can understand the difference between. They just throw everything willy-nilly.
You have a system.
I have a system.
It's not being respected.
It's not being respected. Also, we perennially have this problem with our dogs being a little bit overweight. Just, you know, just a little fluffy. And so they're not supposed to get treats. They're not supposed to get this, like, my husband likes to buy them that, like, sort of food that's like the consistency of Play-Doh. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like it's not the dry stuff and it's not the wet stuff, but he likes to buy them that and give them that as a special dinner.
Oh,
and
yes.
But they have those big eyes, and they look at him so lovingly.
And you know what
is the man supposed to do?
They love carrots and lettuce as treats, so let's stick with that.
That's true. They will give you the big eyes for that also.
I'm the one who takes them to the vet, and I'm the one who gets shamed when when they're fat.
Well, that is something you can do. Make him take the dog to the vet.
I know. I tried. Like, this last time, I tried, because he's home a lot now.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I was like, can you take them to the vet? Oh, no, I have something. I already have plans at that time.
Plus, she'll take them to the vet and come home and say, oh, the vet says they're in great health and they should eat whatever they want, and then you will have no way of knowing.
Exactly. Yeah. So those are just a few of my current complaints.
Those are
Nicole.
Well,
literally pet peeves.
Yes, exactly.
I am struggling with a variety of things, hence in my little video this morning, you saw the note that was taped to the shelf in my pantry, because my kids don't seem to understand that we do have garbage cans in this house. We don't need to leave everything, all the things that we're finished with just out on the counter in the open.
Or put them back in the pantry. That's what I get.
Yeah.
You take a box of cereal out of the cabinet and it's empty.
Yeah.
Because somebody put it back empty because they couldn't be bothered to actually throw it away.
Or can you just put it away, period? Like, do you have to leave it out on the counter? But I'm consistently fine in this. I'm going to qualify this. Since my son has moved back home, I consistently find empty wrappers and packaging.
Not naming names, but...
Not naming names.
But there's a correlation of the timing.
Exactly. Right. For some reason, it just happened to start around the time he came home.
Curious coincidence.
And it's so frustrating. Or when I put things on the stairs that have to go up the stairs, trying to be efficient.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody think?
Never see that. Can't see it. Can't see it.
I mean, they just walk right past, and it's their stuff. I'm like, for goodness sake, take it and put it back in your room. So that's an issue. Of course, the clothes in the bathroom floor, I take huge issue with. I'm like, I don't want to walk in and see your clothes on the floor. Just have some decorum, please. So I've resorted to putting all these signs around the house.
And how's that working out for you?
No, it's not.
When you shared that video, I kind of thought that was something you found online. Like, I didn't realize that was your very own sign in your very own pantry.
That's mine, and I have about 5 of them around my house. Took me a day to make. Because, the teacher and me, it had to be cute.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, and of course, nobody, everybody's just whatever. They don't care. It's just there. So, yeah, my kids, unless it's their phone, they ignore everything around them. They'll search high and low for that phone. They'll make sure that phone is available in their pocket on the shelf. But
well, you can do what my friend did. We're on this trip, right? And her other kid is at home, and she left him $20 to use while she's gone, but she hid it, and she is sending him like, you need to do X, Y, and Z task, and like prove it to me with pictures, and then I'll tell you where the $20 is.
I saw somebody talking about that online. That's a good strategy.
Or I've seen it done with the Wi-Fi password too.
Yes.
It changed the password.
My kids don't seem to be motivated with money because they both have little odd jobs here and there. I'd be like, I'd have to offer them $500. Not
Well, and and if the Wi-Fi didn't work, they would just use data. So that doesn't help either.
What works anymore? I don't know. Don't know. So I'm just
physically confiscate the phone.
I am just so frustrated.
Have a little safe to put the phone in and then give them the combination.
Right. I just was thinking that.
We'll give you one number for every chore you do.
That's right. That's funny.
Oh, dear.
The combination has 3 numbers. You'll get number 1 after you unload the dishwasher. You'll get number 2 after you pick up all your junk off the floor.
3 numbers is too few. They could figure that out.
Yeah,
how many combinations? They just spend all day.
Well, not if it's like 27.
Oh, yes.
And then, back to the left and then over to the right.
Exactly.
It's becoming a little more complicated.
Yeah. So, yes, a lot of things get overseen in my household. They're like, blind to the fact that there are things that are lying around that need to be dealt with. And, yes. And of course, we also have the dog
husband is
issue,
a
too.
big offender when it comes to, like, stuff on the kitchen counters.
Yeah.
No, that's me.
Cookbooks that he might want to look at in a few days.
Right.
Or, pots and pans and appliances that he did use several days ago and hasn't put away yet. Partly because there's so many of those items that they're hard to put away because there's no room for them.
Yeah.
So,
that's
Terry, do you have a complaint to register about your family?
Not along those lines too much. I mean, I think I've discussed the do not walk around eating things out of a bag or a box. Sit at the table, eat over the table, do not put crumbs on the floor. That is an ongoing battle.
Especially since you don't have a dog right now.
That's right. Yes,
had a dog,
we do not have a little
problem in my house.
canine vacuum cleaner to pick the crumbs up, and we just had carpets and floors cleaned. So stop that. Which is not to say that I don't occasionally grab a handful of something and then drip it all along back to my room, but that's me. The thing that's bugging me the most now, and has been for a while, when I was growing up, I learned a basic rule of family relations in that from time to time, Mom blows up and has a temper tantrum, and everybody then abjectly apologizes to her for 2 or 3 days, and then she pulls herself out of it. That was the way things went in my house. In my current household, I can blow up and have a temper tantrum, and people just ignore me.
They just carry on like nothing happened.
And eventually I get over it and I wind up apologizing to them, which is not the natural order of things. No, you upset me. Bring me things. Beg me for forgiveness. This is the way it's supposed to go.
Finest muffins in the land. What is the
bagels
quote?
And muffins in all the land. Yes. Yes. Along with just even really, you know what, the muffins and bagels, I will take them gladly. But just 2 little words. I'm sorry. Would mean so much. And yet I do not hear them. My daughter will apologize usually. So it's obviously a guy thing to just be completely oblivious.
Yeah.
Just, all right, just leave her alone. She'll come out of it, and then we can go on as usual.
Right.
So I'm peeved.
Yes, I would be too.
Getting my due for all the time I put in as a kid. Walking on eggshells around my mom and waiting for her to calm down and please forgive us. I'm not getting that in return. Come on.
Right.
Come on.
Well, we're gonna root for you to get that someday.
Yeah, just an I'm sorry every now and then would be so lovely.
Exactly. It's not a lot.
But I'm the only one saying it, and that's wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry to be going on like this.
Well, as you said, we've talked about this before, and we'll talk about it again.
Certainly we shall.
But that's it for today's round 3. Tune in tomorrow when we'll obsess about getting an 18-year-old ready to launch, and then come back on Friday to see what we've come up with for our Roundabout Roundup picks this week. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.